Hello, welcome to Red Line Rattle Traps. I am Seth Hendrickson. He is Galen Nordstrand. And this is my 1967 Ford Falcon station wagon. It's been sitting in storage now for, well, almost 2 years, and storage hasn't been kind to it. And we want to get this thing running again and fix some of the issues that it had when I was driving it, when this was my only car that was running, and just fix some of the problems that might have arisen in its storage. So we're going to do that, and you might watch if you decide to watch.
That was the moment everybody tuned out.
Yep.
So, problems that we know of. It has no capability to hold transmission fluid, which is apparently not new.
No.
It has some incontinence issues with oil as well. Only thing it seems capable of holding is water, which we have to take out because I put no antifreeze in it.
Yep.
Not that it really freezes here in California, but
Yeah.
As long as it holds it, we may as well put antifreeze in it.
Yeah.
Although I will say, with my cars, usually the second I put antifreeze in them is the second I get a radiator leak, and then I have to do it all over again.
I didn't really have that problem. Oh wow, you even fixed that problem.
What problem?
No. Where did you go with it? Whoa! It goes to the ground now.
I routed the overflow line for the radiator, so when it overheats, it'll go to the ground instead of some pedestrian's face.
So when I was driving this, I had it going through this little hole right here. So yeah, when I was on the freeway, and this thing was totally geared for the freeway, it would just come spraying out and go over the hood, and everyone would be freaking out why my car was just shooting stuff out the front of it. So yeah.
At least it did that until it blew the top tank off the old radiator, which was spectacular.
It was.
Anyways, we're just going to get started on it. It has no brakes, so maybe that's what we'll tackle first. I don't know.
Probably.
Probably actually going to wash it first, like in here, so we don't get as dirty. Probably not with that. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to be taking the hood off of this just so that we can work in here more easily, and also it's going to help us dry things out under here. But when you're going to take the hood off a car and you want to be able to put it back on exactly where you took it off, just get some masking tape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a little strip of it, like that, and put it along the edge of the hinge so that we know exactly where to put the hood when we go to put it back on. It's that simple. You drove with this? How are you even sitting here? Oh my goodness. Seth, you don't have a choice. You have to order new brakes. This will not work. Feel the ridge inside here.
I know.
It's an 1/8 of an inch deep. There's no...
For one second I was like, are there shoes there?
Well, there's shoes, but there's no liners.
I drove this on the freeway.
Oh my goodness! If I'd have known this was this bad, wow. I have never seen brakes that bad. Okay, so we got the brakes off, front brakes I should say, and what we've discovered is that this brake is completely shot. The back shoe has actually no material on it. The front shoe has like a paper thin amount, and this drum has actually about 1/8 of an inch of metal worn away inside of it. So this is shot, those are shot. The other side was okay-ish.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be replacing all of this essentially. Like, pretty much everything except a backing plate. And
That's good.
yeah, so we're gonna stick with drums though. And I think what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take all of this hardware off. While we're in there, we're probably gonna do tie rod ends and maybe ball joints.
I think we should do ball joints.
Yeah, and then maybe tackle the shocks as well. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see how far Seth's wallet can go.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back. So we had a fun experience at the parts store.
I like how you say "welcome back" as if
As anything's happened.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened. But
it'll be 2 seconds for them.
yes, I'm aware as the person who's going to edit this video, but anyway, we're gonna keep that, probably. Yeah, so we had a fun experience at the parts store. I am like $800 poorer now, but we ordered most of the suspension stuff and new drums and all that fun stuff, but it doesn't come yet. So I spent like $800 on some wheel seals and a can of wheel grease. So yeah, that's fun. But it'll come soon. And now we're gonna go try and find a pickle fork to deal with taking the rest of this stuff apart. So, away.
All right then. Now the shifter needed to be adjusted, and also when we bent it, because it comes with a certain amount of angle stock, we bent it using fire, and we burned the paint off, so I just repainted it. Now it's good. Got to get it readjusted, and then we're going to install this doohickey, which adjusts this, which is a little indicator ring for the Prindle. That goes over there, but we'll get around to that.
Cool.
Probably tomorrow, well, Monday,
Yeah, Monday.
whenever we work again.
Cool. And I got my stuff done. So, suspension, front spindles, all out. How are you feeling about today, Ian?
What?
How do you feel about today?
I feel like we actually got quite a bit done. I feel like we got more done than we would have.
2 years ago?
Yes,
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm full. So I'm gonna take that back off now.
Good portion of the parts came in, so we can get progress done. There's a dog whining. Baron! Baron! Look at the camera. Oh. Cool. Day one. We've accomplished things.
Yes, we have far less of a car than we started with.
Yes. We have no hood, no front suspension. You worked on the shifter though, so that's not
The shifter works.
taking away from the car, so,
Yeah,
but
the shifter works, but I have to take it back apart, I think, to put the indicator thing in.
yeah.
So.
But you painted it, so that's
I did paint
progress.
it. Basically, what we accomplished today is I painted the shifter.
And I removed the suspension.
I meant going like forward with the car. What we've accomplished is.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The thing we finished.
Yes.
Is painting a shifter.
Yes. We're doing well.
Yes, this is ahead of schedule. It's day 2 of our expedition on this, and let's see. This morning we went and picked up more parts. We got control arms and some other stuff that makes this thing sit and go. We went and dropped off the old drums. The hubs were swedged into those drums, so we dropped them off at a local machine shop. They're going to cut the swedges out for us and just give us the hubs back. Actually, I want to get that drum that has the horrible.
Yeah.
Wear.
Just as a
just
keepsake.
so we can remember
Yeah.
that we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Always check your brakes, kids.
When you buy a new car.
Yep, or a new to you car.
Yeah.
Anyways, today Seth is going to be working on getting the front suspension put back together as much as he can. He's got the backing plates to clean up and the spindles. He's going to shoot those with a new coat of paint. Probably clean up the frame a little bit too, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And we're going to do new ball joints, new tie rod ends, all new front suspension basically. Everything except the upper control arm is going to be new. So. And I'm going to be in here working on my shifter adventure. I got some stuff figured out yesterday about wiring up the shift indicator, so I just need to ask you a couple questions about where you want that stuff put, and then I can get that installed, and then you'll be able to tell what gear you're in.
Cool.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's get started.
Editor's note here. Somehow, Galen and I, being the incredible professionals that we are, I forgot to record audio for this segment, so I will just explain what is happening. So Galen, as you can see, is holding the brand new shock. When he compresses it, it rebounds because it still has gas in it. I, on the other hand, am holding the old shock, which we have no idea how old this one is, but when I compress it, nothing happens because there's probably no gas in it. Alright, pretty late, day 2. We didn't really get a bunch done that was worth filming. I finished cleaning the backing plates and I started painting them. Galen actually finished up the shifter light, which is actually really cool, and we'll have to shoot some footage of that tomorrow, because that's really impressive that that was actually done.
Thank you.
Yeah. We replaced the shocks, which is actually really cool, and Galen got the old brake lines out for the most part, right?
I accomplished a lot in the last 2 hours. The rest of the day I did just pretty much nothing.
Motivation.
Yeah.
But I mean, it didn't seem like a lot, but we did make a lot of steps towards furthering this thing. We also got the hubs back, deswedged, and separated from the bad drums. The hubs, we didn't get studs back, so we had to order stubs. So hopefully those will be here tomorrow, and hopefully we will have all of our parts tomorrow, and we can actually start hammering out this whole front suspension, front brake system, and get that stuff done. So.